Shep and the Limelights at number 2 on WABC Swingin' Sound Survey the week of April 18, 1961. Daddy's Home, up from number 4 the previous week. This actually went to number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100. Shep and the Limelights, and that was their only really big hit. Daddy's Home, remade by Jermaine Jackson a decade later in 1972, and it was a sizable hit for Jermaine Jackson, formerly of the Jackson 5 as well. Shep and the Limelights from New York City, Queens, New York. They formed in 1960. There were 3 guys in this group. James Shepard. There was Clarence Bassett, they're from New York. And Charles Baskerville, originally from Virginia, formed in 1960. And they became Shep and the Limelights. Now, there's a couple of things I want to mention. James Shep, he was in a band called the Heartbeats. Now, if you remember the 50s really well, you might recall a record called 1,000 Miles Away, done by the Heartbeats, a hit by the Heartbeats in 1956. Not a big one. It went to number 53 on Billboard's Hot 100. James Shepard was in that group, the Heartbeats. The song was re-released in 1960, but gosh dog, no cigar. It fizzled out at number 96, 1,000 Miles Away. Clarence Bassett was in a band called the Sharps, the Five Sharps and recording sessions for the Shep and the Limeliter. I always say Limelighters. I can't get it out of my head. Maybe I'm thinking about the old Lamplighter by the Browns. The Shep and the Limelights, they started recording for Whole Records, and the summer of 1960. I believe it was in August of 1960. This went on for a while, by the way. August of 1960. And they finally got around to recording Daddy's Home in early 1961. And the rest is history. Went up to number 2 on Billboard's Hot 100. Oh boy, this is kind of hard. All 3 of the guys, they passed away. Shepard died tragically. A robbery. He was murdered. 1970. It was about in his mid-30s, I think, when Shepard was murdered. Bassett died in 2005 of emphysema. He was 68 years old. Baskerville passed away in 1995. He was 58 years old. So let's do this memory by Shep and the Limelights. Daddy's Home, number 2, WABC, Swingin' Sound Survey, April 18th, 1961.